This is the story of something extreme, rarely discussed and often unseen. For all it's a subject unspoken, taboo, we deny its existence. We don't see the truth. When the virus descended, it started a war, but there's another disease that I want to explore. In fact, I'm asking, no please, I implore, consider what happens behind a closed door. Because of Corona, a lockdown commenced. We were distanced from family, removed from our friends. The risks were reduced, that's what everyone thought. But to some, the risk's greater behind their closed door. The danger I speak of is cruel like Corona. It too has an evil and vicious persona. Controlling, coercive, degrading, a crime, oppression, aggression, destroys over time. The virus presents a real threat, that is true. But the threat that I speak of is domestic abuse. Call-outs for help have increased by a third as victims try getting their voice to be heard, locked with abusers where no one can see, and yearning for safety, yet where can they flee? There's comfort for some with the self-isolation. To others, there's fear and it's clear trepidation. Imagine a life, 24/7, treading on eggshells and dodging aggression. There's no one to notice a bump or a bruise. Safety fades further with networks removed. And think of the children all living this life behind those closed doors. Who will hear when they cry? The people who usually make sure they're okay are locked too in houses, restrictions in play. I'm thinking of teachers and doctors and friends, support from whom children have come to depend. Children hear all the shouting, children see all the tears, the fear of one moment will last through the years. Their journey in life is a dangerous path, unsure of the future and scared of the past. When someone who's frightening takes total control, consider the things they can seek to withhold. With no social meetups, there's FaceTime to use, but what if you ask and you're always refused? With Twitter and email and WhatsApp we're blessed, but if you can't have a phone, then there's no one to text. We relish the thought of our one walk a day, but to some, even that would be taken away. It's harder for victims to run and to hide when they can't leave their house and they can't go outside. We soon will emerge from this lockdown in place, but abusers will still use the virus as bait, telling their victim the risk's still unknown, so they mustn't go out and they must stay at home. Now I know that this message is so hard to hear, the pain and the suffering, the violence and fear. But just like Corona's a threat to our lives, some battle abuse every day to survive. It's my duty, my passion, my aim to express how important it is that this threat is addressed. So let's raise awareness, support those in need, help all of the people who need to be freed. Please don't get complacent or turn a blind eye. Be inquisitive, curious, nosy and wise. Check in with others and share your concerns. Help to enable a voice to be heard. And for any survivor or victim, please know that even through lockdown, you're never alone. There are services out there who truly can help. Don't suffer in silence. Find strength in yourself. The aim of this poem, can it ever be true? We must put an end to domestic abuse. So yes, with the virus we're fighting a war, but please think of the battles behind a closed door.
At Craft, our focus is relationships. For many of us, relationships are the most important part of our lives. They aren't, however, always easy. Particularly at the moment, whilst families are in lockdown together, things can get difficult. We can often take our frustrations out on those we love, our partners, our parents, and our children. When things get really bad, reach boiling point, or even boil over, it can be difficult to know what to do. But despite social distancing, there are strategies that can help. If you are a key worker supporting families who are behaving harmfully towards each other, craft can help.